Stay on with me. Some more breaking news details coming in. Now, according to Iran's Fars news agency, U.S. base in Baghdad has been seen engulfed in flames after direct hits. Iran has claimed massive strike at the U.S. base next to Baghdad International Airport. Mr. Shrivastava, I want to come back to you again. What do you think has really triggered Donald Trump to say that he's now ready to wind up operations in Iran? Is it likely that the Gulf states could have pressured it? Is it also possible that the 7 countries, European Union, Japan, Canada, that were concerned over the Strait of Hormuz could have pressured the United States? Or are people in the United States really concerned about the depleting resources, including billions of dollars that have really been drained in carrying out this war on Iran?
You know, the main reason in my assessment has been that United States of America wanted to degrade and weaken this Islamic regime of Iran. And they have achieved their target in a way that they have substantially, degraded their military capabilities, as well as wiping out the top leadership, including the supreme leader of Iran, Ayatollah Khamenei, and Ali Larijani, and many other top leaders of the IRGC and Basij forces. So I think they have achieved an almost success in this entire operation thus far. And the United States of American president says that he has given a very, very serious, devastating blow, and that is what their intention was when Iranian Islamic regime was not prepared to give any kind of reconsideration on their various policy approaches, what they have been having with regard to terrorism and with regard to their hatred against Israel and Jewish population. So I think those considerations, since Iranian regime was not giving and effort was going on to make them agree to a deal, but Iranian regime was adamant. So that's why attack happened. And now when they have done a lot of damage to it, then the United States of America would expect that this Islamic regime would come to the negotiating table with certain reconsiderations on their various approaches. But as of today, I do not see any such signs that Iran wants to come to the negotiating table. Continuously, we have seen that kind of statements have been made by the Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi and others, saying that they would not like to come to any kind of negotiations until there, some of the conditions is accepted by the U.S. and Israeli side, which I believe that those will not be accepted. So I think still, hard positions are being taken, but some signs when President Trump says that he wants to wind it up, and so I think it's some credible signs that the United States of America is working on exit strategy. But since you asked the question about the pressure from the West Asian countries and the Japan and European allies and partners, etc., that pressure is certainly there. There's no doubt. And these West Asian countries, whether Saudi Arabia, UAE, Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, Jordan, etc., they are all receiving all the missiles and drones continuously, and but they have not entered into any kind of a combat operations. Their response has been quite defensive, and that must be appreciated. That despite such provocations, these West Asian countries have decided not to respond to any kind of Iranian aggression. So that must be appreciated. But United States of America knows that imperative too. But I believe that when President Trump has decided to give this kind of a statement that he wants to wind it down, then I believe that the main purpose of it to give a certain indication for a dialogue and diplomacy. But as far as their objective and achieving those objectives are concerned, I think United States of America has already achieved some objectives of weakening this Iranian Islamic regime in a significant way. And I think that is the main reason why he is putting this kind of options before Islamic regime that they should come to the negotiation.